the materials, you need to collect your bill of material. So everything that's included in your products as a list. From those, substances of concern decided by on a product-to-product basis will also need to be included in this. Obviously, as I said, product-to-product basis, if you're doing batteries, you're going to be looking at certain heavy metals, and if you're looking at clothes, there'll be more chemicals. So you will need to keep an eye on those. Same for critical raw materials. Obviously, batteries is more of a concern. Some of the other products, maybe less so. But what's key to note here is that there will be thresholds for the maximum amount of those substances that you can include in your products, and these will change over time. There will be evolving regulations to make sure, just like, for example, for your carbon footprints, that those decrease over time. We will also need to have a look at the entire life cycle of your products. So, for example, the energy used during production for assembly of a product, the transportation method and how far it traveled, and the waste generated during production and use. So this is sort of less so on the material front and more on the carbon footprint front. This will ensure that your product carbon footprint is accurate and that it reflects the reality of how your product is made. And then finally, recycling. So there's two facets of recycling. There is the recycled amounts of each component. So how much of your product was actually made with recycled materials. And then there's the recyclability of them. So it's not enough to just be made out of recycled materials. You need to also make sure that those materials are recyclable. So not just do one side of it and then for it to just end up in landfill. Same as the material use, expect changes in the threshold as regulation evolves. Those will most likely increase, especially as this get rolled out and manufacturers get more familiar